What is updates? So, I haven't been on this channel for a really fucking long time, and I thought today would be a good day to do like an updated makeup tutorial, since like I'm actually pretty good at makeup now. A lot of shit has been going on. I'm going into junior year. It is summer. My hair is blue. Yeah, so today I just thought it'd be cute to show you my makeup tutorial, makeup routine. This is like an everyday thing for me. So, why don't we just get started? I'm a whore, so first thing we're gonna start out with is primer. My first makeup tutorial, I didn't use primer. So I use two primers. The first one I use is the Maybelline Master Prime in the shade 100. It just is a blurring and smoothing primer. And then I use the Makeup Revolution London Pro Base Blur Primer and Illumination Base, and I just mix those two together. I'll just put a little dab of that on my hand, put a little pump of this one on there, rub it in, and massage her into your face. And then while applying primer, I like to tap it into my skin. This primer has like sparkles in it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's cute. And I like to go in with some chapstick because I do always put on matte lipstick, so my lips are always like so I'm going to be using the Burt's Bees lip balm and pomegranate because that gives you like a little pink tint, you know. Okay, so now that we are hydrated, I'm gonna start with foundation. I also use two foundations. 90% of my foundations are too dark for me, so I like to add the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. This one was a little too light for me, so I just added into all of my dark foundations. And for my dark foundation that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. And this is in the shade 128. And this one is in the shade 302. I just like to add a little dollop onto my hand. And just put a good little, good, maybe some more. I got tan because it's summer, so I don't need that much. And then I like to take the back of my eyebrow brush and just like stir her around, you know? I like to take the excess on the back and just put that on my chin to start it off. And then I go into a little puddle with my finger and just go and apply it on my face, which I'll blend out later, obviously. Alright, so now that we look like this, we're gonna go in with our Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and which I've moistened, because you know, and then just dab that out. Ooh, my ex-boyfriend just started typing on Snapchat. What the fuck? Snapchat. Oh my god, I'll open that up for you guys so you guys get some tea. It was in my dream last night. Like, it wasn't even like sensual or anything. He was just like present. And like that's been happening a lot recently, and I'm just like, stop. Yeah, so let's see what he said. He said his girlfriend made me unfriend you. She's just afraid. So now we're gonna go in with concealer. I use a ratchet ass concealer because I was broke and this was the cheapest one that I could get. This is the Essence Cover Stick in the shade 10 Matte Natural. Yes. So I like to just like go, it's like a highlight stick. That's what I use it for. And now we're just gonna go in and blend it out. I also forgot to say that I also put it on my eyelids because I just forgot to put it on my eyelids. I always fucking do that. So now we're going to go in with the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in the shade 105 Translucent Fair. I prefer to set my face with the Laura Mercier powder, but I'm not of that. I'm using CoverGirl today. Make sure you have no creases. And then I like to go in with this side of my beauty blender and just bake the fuck out of my face. It's so weird whenever, like, no matter how much I bake my face, no matter how much powder I put on, like, I always get, like, I don't crease anywhere else besides right here. Like, not on the other side, it's just my smile line, like right here. This one, right there. Literally hates me. Won't go the fuck away. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a tiny, tiny, tiny beauty blender and blend out the creasageness on my eyelids. And then also go in with some powder to set those lids. Now we're just gonna sit here and bake at 420 degrees. Okay, so sorry that my lighting is really like from this angle. I just have, and like there's like no lighting on this side. I just have a mirror that has a light in it, and that's like the best lighting I have. So, and this is where I do my makeup all the time. So now we're going to dust off our bake with this little brush that's supposed to be used for blush. It's by Makeup For You. I got it in like a big set off like some Asian website. So, yeah. So now that we are a matte goddess, we're gonna go and contour. So for contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I've had this palette for years. I shit you not. It's probably expired, definitely. It says 12 months. Ha, bitch, you thought. Years. Years. So I'm still using her, have had no problems with her. Pretty sure I used this palette in my last makeup tutorial. My contour brush broke, so we are going to be using this thing. It's like an angled brush, but it's by the same company as this brush, but it just lost its handle. I'm gonna be going into this middle shade. It's called Shadow Play. All of like the names are like worn off because I hold it like this. So like all of like the shit where my hand usually is gone. So we're gonna just go in with that and contour. When I use this shade, I like to do my cheekbones, my jawline, and my temples. And now I'm going in with a Real Techniques brush. It is the buffing brush. And we will blend that contour to the gods, because we don't want no muddy contour, bitch. Now that we are contoured, I'm going to contour my nose, and I use the same shade. I'm just going with a different brush. So I'm going to be using like the dual-ended Naked 3 brush, and I'm going to be using this side to do that. Alright, so now that we have our contour laid out, I'm going in with another Makeup For You brush. This is the eye contour brush, but it's just like a flat top. I use it to blend out my nose contour. So. Hi, so my camera ran out of storage. I have no idea when we stopped recording. But where I was in my makeup tutorial was blush. So I'm gonna be going in with the Tarte Blush Bazaar, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Angelic, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be blushing my face. Okay. So, now that we are blushed, I'm going to use my setting spray because I don't like setting my makeup after I do like my eyes and like my brows because I'm always afraid if I'm spraying so much on my face, it's just gonna be like, ugh. So I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set setting spray. Now we are going to go in and do eyebrows. For my brows, I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. And I'm going to be going in with an angled brush, just like a little tiny brush. I think my friend's here, that's really awkward. Is here. And I think another friend of mine is here too. We're going to go in again with that double-ended brush, the Naked 3 one, but I'm using the flat side this time. And we're going to carve our brows with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I'm going to go back in with my tiny beauty blender and just blend out the concealer. She is a lumpy sister. Oh my god. I can hear Izzy coming from my weave. Who else is here? Yo, you're doing a makeup tutorial?
Yeah!
What?
Hi, Abby.
Hi, love.
I'm alive.
I love you.
I almost just died.
So I just wanted to make a small check-in. This is how the look came out. I was rudely interrupted by Izzy, so I couldn't finish my tutorial, but it's a thought that counts. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.